And welcome to GPO number 41, everybody. It's a time for another one. It's been a couple of weeks, but we got the classic casting duo back. Well, not the classic casting duo of the Cranky Ducklings, but, one of the classic ones. That is because me, Quirky, and joining me for a bit after about 5 weeks, it's Yaku. Yaku, it's good to be back.
Quirky!
Yeah.
We're back at it! It has been literally 5 weeks. But yeah, we are here. We're going to be starting off with a little bit of an interesting matchup, I gotta tell you. Obviously it is a PvP, so I mean, might want to temper expectations a little bit, but just the players that we're getting, it's going to be quite a treat.
Yeah, and Light took away the hype matchup of Starduck versus Pez away from us, so we have to settle
SMH my head.
for another randomized map. But we are kicking off with Ranger versus Simon PvP, and just waiting for Ranger to give us the all clear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious as to how. I mean, as you said, it has been about maybe 5 weeks since specifically you and I casted together, but 3 of those weeks were also just tournaments where where things were happening. Specifically the ESL and Z champs, and unfortunately both of these players weren't quite able to qualify for that. We haven't really been seeing Ranger in those couple of weeks that we were back as well. Yeah. I think we were mostly casting other players, but we have seen a little bit of JusticeSimon. He has definitely gotten a lot better. Still a little bit overshadowed by Mio Micah there, but definitely getting better. So my eyes here are going to be on Ranger.
Yeah, PvP, it is one thing, the coin flippy matchups, especially when proxies start getting involved. And, well, guess we'll just see as we are going now onto the pillars of Gold LE, which hold up the Golden Wall, which protects the Eternal Empire. And we have here, spawning in the top right, the Blue Protoss all the way from the land of Vietnam, representing Archangel Academy. Give it up for JusticeSimon.
The Archangel of Justice himself, and spawning over here in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way to the bottom left-hand corner map, we have the Red Protoss player coming out from the land of Malaysia. He is the absolute top Malaysian player. Curious to see how well he's gonna do. It's been a while since we were able to, actually watch him in a game. We have, representing Team Emsha, Ranger. Good old Bwisk that we're gonna be talking about a little bit here, man. It really has been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, most players just took a short break after, ANZ champs and ESL, DreamHack, so. But now we're getting back into the smoother things, people starting to get back into it. I mean, Demi said he was taking a break and he did a short stream, I think yesterday, some StarCraft 2. I didn't watch it at the moment because I was kind of busy.
Wow. Okay, understandable. I was hoping you weren't gonna, just call out Demi. He is one of our most regular players. That's gonna speak for him like, oh man, Demi. His stream, yeah.
Yeah, he said he was gonna take a break. He did a whole twit longer.
Yeah, and
which is understandable, he wanted to focus on studies and Dota some more. But we are getting into that standard PvP where we got a proxy coming out from Ranger. And now, what is it going to be? I feel like from that position, it has to be that Stargate.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be. I think there may be a possibility of a robo facility, right? If he decides he wants to go for a warp prism, but even still, it's going to be super jank.
Yeah.
just getting it towards the position. Ranger, he gets a pretty good look of JusticeSimon, even trying to keep the probe in check, just in case there's any sort of, just in case he can delay a proxy or whatnot, but does decide to scout. This is a pretty nice pylon block from JusticeSimon, all things considered. Completely locks Ranger out of his base. And so you're going to lock out of base. There we have it. Stargate. Thrown down at the bottom right.
Yep. But, you know, I think Simon's trying to search for that proxy. He's going all the way around. He's setting out those probes. I think he sent out the stalkers as well. So he is getting prepared for a proxy. He's trying to find it. But little does he realize it's not really on his side of the map. It's on Ranger's side, but just a bit out of, you know, the way here. But should be an Oracle
honestly.
first. Yep, no. Okay. Shield battery.
Yeah, that's what you want to produce out of your Stargate. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that Ranger is having a little bit of a delay there. Okay, going for that Oracle, and honestly, I'm not too sure about this position, Quirky. I feel like this is only if you want to, you know, hide your tech, which, again, I'm just questioning how effective that's really going to be. I feel like Ranger could have potentially just opened Stargate back at home and railed it across the map about the same, and it would take about the same distance to get there. But, to be fair, it does force at least a couple of probes for
he spotted it!
roaming the map. There we have it.
He spotted the proxy. Now he should warp it in a couple of stalkers in his main once he gets... Yep, there's 2 stalkers warping in now. Hasn't got the shield battery, so this Oracle can just try and blitz down the...
that probe line.
But Ranger decides to fly away, and both players actually going for that Twilight Council now. After Ranger did open, but looks like JusticeSimon, he's stacking into the natural there.
Yeah, and I love this move. Ranger invested on his proxy, and he's going to be able to take out just about everything right now. JusticeSimon's still playing it cautious as he is moving up a ramp, but I honestly feel like there isn't really much of a need to. He is kiting every single one of these probes.
Yeah, already taking down 7 probes, already going down. Does manage to take out 2 of the stalkers. He may get some more, but this economic damage that these stalkers have done has to force Ranger out. And JusticeSimon is going to take game 1.
G to the G. This goes to show that if you haven't played for 5 or 6 days, fundamentals don't really leave you.
No.
You do have to take a break of like years or something.
And even then.
Exactly. Just like a Dongri Goo. Just like a Byun.
Well.
Yeah, we are.
What that second map is. Ice and Com.
Oh, even Ranger knows. There is no Chrome. It's coming home, lads. Bringing the ice home. That's what Ranger's doing. Like bring the ice home. It's coming home, the ices.
It's coming home. It's coming home. Alright,
I feel like it is going to be a little bit of a shame that, we won't be able to see Ice and Chrome in the next map pool. This is honestly a map that I have bad experiences on, but I don't think it's a bad map by any means.
It's just that Blizzard got caught on to the lie. That there was no Chrome, and they were like, whoa, we can't have this. This looks bad for us.
Yeah, they tried to get the whistleblower known as Steel Mold, but it didn't quite work out for him. Or for them.
Yeah. He got Snowden. The WikiLeaks came out.
There were just protests on the streets outside the HQ. They were demanding an explanation.
Just mass riots,
They couldn't handle it. They were lied to. Every single one of us has been bamboozled, led amok, run amok even, if you will. Fortunately, he didn't sign up today.
I got it.
Yeah.
But now, this is also a map that lends itself open to proxies in this matchup. where the particular ones we'll never know, for this map is Ice and Lies, LE, as we have here spawning in the top right, the Blue Protoss, representing the nation of Vietnam and Archangel Academy. Give it up for the one, the only, the Simon of Justice.
He watches over the Max Angel. And in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner map, we have the red Protoss player. Coming out all the way from the land of Malaysia. He is going to be representing that clan, Emsha. He is the Pokemon Master. He is the... What puns can I use? The Sniper. He is the Red Ranger. Let's see if he can unleash his inner T-Rex in this map.
Yeah, well, that is going to be what the challenge is. Didn't exactly get off his strategy last game. So now we'll see whether he can do it this time. But
yeah,
plays...
yeah, I was just gonna say it was a pretty interesting, decision from Ranger to proxy the Stargate in that particular location. Took a while to get the Oracle out as well, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like he was banking way too much on that Oracle doing a lot of harass damage and JusticeSimon playing more economic, more macro. But instead, JusticeSimon, he played it a bit more, I don't want to say aggressive, because I feel like he knew that he had to play a little bit defensive, right? Got all those stalkers out, but once he realized what he was up against, then he just marched across the map, took the game.
Yeah. But for now, both players just being pretty standard. Ooh, okay. Both players actually going for the double Adept opening, so they both just wanting to be a bit aggressive here, it seems, as looks like JusticeSimon and Ranger are going to be taking their naturals.
I have to imagine that there are just going to be a bajillion dead probes going on everywhere.
Well, Ranger's got his probe in position. I think JusticeSimon should have the same up into his wall there.
Yeah, now it's going to be a lot on reaction times and whatnot.
2 sentries. Okay, so playing very defensively here from JusticeSimon.
Yeah, an interesting dynamic that we're going to see coming out right now. Ranger, instead, he's opting for 2 more Adepts. He is probably going to go into that PvP, that standard aggressive PvP unit composition, isn't it? Where you go up to about 8 Adepts and just try to zoom them in, deal as much damage as you can.
Yeah, already the... Oh, is that
that
Ranger's
is...
pylon?
That is, in fact, JusticeSimon's pylon blocking that ramp.
That's why I saw the pylon, so a pylon and then Rangers, I was like, oh!
He's blocking him out, he's gonna make him waste the sentry energy! No, not quite.
3 sentries, though. From, 4
now.
Sentries in total.
A lot of force field
going to go for the Soul Train. Oh, just getting the block there, but 2 probes out of position. And actually pulling, recall, all but 1.
Yeah, he realizes that he really can't fight this. Not when there's a shield battery there. A single Adept, especially without Resonating Glaives, is not going to do anywhere near enough DPS. Ranger, unfortunately, let that pylon finish up, so now gonna have to take it out. But all in all, pretty even from both players.
Yeah, Ranger just taking that slight worker lead and army lead there. Nice, getting the pylon blocker. Could just be for a warping location, as Salute Phoenix going to come in, see. All right, pretty standard stuff here. As I think
and with that,
Ranger still needs to go for that scout in the main, but he will get it with these Adepts if he can sneak them on by.
Show me the shade, Ranger, show me the shade. Where's the probe? I don't see a probe over there, Quirky.
Oh, there's no probe. Oh, the probe's there. Oh, but he missed the shade.
Does commit to the shade. Unfortunately, the force field's not quite there. only isolating 2 of these Adepts, and that's still a lot of damage being done. As you're trapping some of his own units in, not going to be able to utilize that battery overcharge. So Ranger shades on out, loses a couple of Adepts there, but nice damage done. Unfortunately, still no scout on the space.
Yeah, but I feel like if you at this point now, you feel like I know what it is. As yep, it's actually going to commit into the natural mineral line here. Going to take out a couple of pros, but I feel like the amount of stalkers here, it's just not going to be enough. As tries to go up onto that high ground, needs to cancel that shade. Actually commits to it.
Another commitment.
Oh,
yeah, and honestly, I kind of like this if you can really target fire down the probes. He does get 6 of them, 7 of them in the end here, which is not quite the most efficient trade, but Ranger really had to do something. Look at how ahead he is in workers now, and honestly, in terms of the tech, in terms of the army, not too far behind. He's getting his +1 way, way, way quicker.
Actually, JusticeSimon going for these glaives.
Yeah.
I think he might have pressed the wrong button there.
Well, he just chronoed it out, so maybe not. Could just be for harassment.
I feel like he doesn't know. I feel like he's just Alright, well, there's the heroic phoenixes coming in, 2 at a time. JusticeSimon, as this payload's still up and blocking this third here, for Simon.
JusticeSimon, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't think that JusticeSimon is going to be really looking to expand, especially in that location for a while. But it's a little bit annoying. To say the least. Gateway explosions coming out from both our players. We are really starting to go into the mid game.
And now Ranger taking that third, trying to keep his economic lead well ahead here. He is going to try and go for that third, but both players having that same composition. And what's the bet? Okay, no, he is getting it up, so he did. It was on purpose.
There we have it. And I mean, if you know your opponent was going for immortals like this, you may as well, right? Have a quick firing.
No. Shade them on into the mortals, and with the glaives, absolutely start to turn down. Or you could do what Simon's doing here and go for a bit of a main warp in. Nice force fields there, but he needs to get those
Adepts in there.
In the main. Yeah, well,
yeah,
he's already
does.
Well, not splitting up his main force here. Oh, that's a huge warp in into the main here. About 8 Adepts getting warped in. Blink is complete here for Ranger. But these Glaives Adept already taking down 23 probes, 24 probes, already dying to this attack here. As Shield Barrier gets depowered, gets destroyed. And the force field. He has got Blink. He can blink those Stalkers. But I feel like he doesn't
want to. I feel like he just doesn't want to blink onto all of that. And
does
Ranger, he's on the back foot. Really has to. Yeah, isolates that one immortal there, and now Ranger, the one going to be way ahead in terms of the immortals, and pretty far ahead in terms of the army. He has the way, way, way better army right now with +1 with those blink stalkers. But 4 probes have gone down. Quirky, he's on to 7 versus 41 workers. If Ranger wants to win the game, he's got to do it right now. No second can be spared. He has to go now. And that's going to be a pretty tough ask on Knight and Chrome.
Yeah, because there's such a long distance to that natural. And Simon's just going up to double Stargate here. Pumping out the Immortals as well. The Adepts getting warped in, but I feel like that's not the best composition here for what Ranger has, and I feel like it's going to go down. Guardian Shell as well will help out with this fight immensely. As we go forward on to the Stalkers. And look at that Warp Prism Micro. Oh my god, Ranger. But is it going to be enough? Ranger
not
is...
If it's anything to do about it, Quirky. The Adepts are starting to come in, really showing how much the firing rate of those Glaive Adepts can really turn the tides. The Immortal being the absolute backbone of JusticeSimon's army there. GG is called. And just like that, JusticeSimon going to be moving on today. Ranger, if you're a big fan of him, which I know we definitely are, unfortunately going to be going down to the lower bracket, but it is not done for him yet. couple of updates on the bracket as well. Looks like Neutral's got a walkover over Beastork. And Pez taking out Skynet 2-0. We could have another series here.